Alright, final stage, challenge mode. CW-S-4. Greatly reduce attack speed if you're around a star ring that she covers. Each star ring provides additional protection for her. Composition. Majority art space. MVP, in my opinion, is going to be Read, Alter, and Suzerain to buy time and stability for the composition for answering the puzzles. Main DPS is between Inez, Aya, and Kyobe. Passenger following suit to be a solo player on the off lane, and Surtur to handle the puzzle mechanics, and boss as backup if necessary. All of these people are going to be masteried except for Nightingale as an exception because I don't like her, but she is necessary for some absurd mechanics that deal AoE arts. So let's get started. At the very beginning, there's going to be two rocket guys that spawn in the middle. They're going to cause you a lot of pain in order to drop your people at the very beginning. So you're going to need, there's only one safe corner that they don't attack. So that's your one Myrtle that you're going to place. And then once I get closer to about 25-ish DP is when I'm going to drop the next one on the switch and AoE healer. So now I'm going to prep for Surtur to deal with the left-hand rocket guy because I'm going to have people spawn on the right hand side to deal with them. So I want to wait for this animation timing so that way it doesn't overlap and put Surtur in danger. I've messed this up before. Now I'm going to set up Read Alter to face left hand side, pump, and then set up for Kyobe. And then after that, when Surtur is about to finish, hopefully I try to sell her. It's not necessary. I'm going to activate here. Gonna activate here and then set Aya right in between these two slots. Great, so that's dead. I'm gonna trigger Kyobe. All of this stuff on the right hand side is gonna go away. She's gonna take over this orb. Volcano's going to assist on it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Pazemka on the left hand side, pump. I'm gonna save up for Passenger. She's gonna get close to killing it, but not quite. I'm not too worried about it if she doesn't finish it. Posse's ready. Face this up. I'm gonna use Texas to finish this and then drop Ines on the right. We're also gonna drop Suzu on the left hand side for insurance. I don't really need it until the boss later on. And then move forward. So whenever this orb is taken over, I'm going to have greatly slowed attack speed, so I'm going to heavily rely on Read Alter to assist in clearing that trash. The outer orbs need to be eliminated as quickly as possible, because you want to kill these two outer orbs so that every time she tries to take it over, basically she won't be taking the center, she takes the outer orbs first. So I won't be needing this DP over here. So I'm gonna get rid of Myrtle. So this is slowing me down. I'm gonna activate both of these guys. And then Ines to follow suit. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Use Posse. I have full faith once one of them gets low, they'll explode. Left side's clear, right orb is clear. There's still one more bot that's going to spawn on the left hand side. Once that bot on the left side is dead, I don't need anybody else there. This is why Ines is super strong, just to root them. I'm gonna sell the Suzu just to keep Kyobe alive. That's really close. I don't trust that. So I'm gonna do read alter. Then Inez. Activate. Pump as much as I can. I'm gonna use Surtur as insurance. I don't really need it. I don't need Surtur for anything right now, but it's okay. I just gotta make sure she doesn't get fisted, because otherwise she'll be stunned. Still killing the orbs as fast as we can. Okay, sell. Break. And then we're gonna get rid of Passenger. We're gonna move all the orbs facing down. And that's a very, very critical part of this operations before we kill the boss. Now we have Suzu. That orb moved. We won't have Suzu on time, but I think actually she attacked. We have plenty of time. So we don't need Surtur here because she has no orbs. She has one, but it's okay. So now we're gonna activate. KOB is ready. Volcano's ready. Inez ready. Pump it up. And we're gonna activate Nightingale for coverage because the AoE burst from that one. Okay, now this is the giant puzzle. She has max block from all the orbs, max reduction, they're repulsing, and every time you break one of these, they do AoE arts explosion global for 1500 damage. So your arts, if you break them too quickly, you're gonna put yourself in trouble. This guy spawns. Surtur's coming up in 4 seconds, and I'll show you exactly what happens when I set this up with the orbs going down. I'm gonna have Surtur face downward and prep her. So now she's blocking the rocket and she's hitting one of the orbs. Read alter is slowly killing one of them. We're gonna go ahead and push it a little bit. We don't want to overlap too much. It's going to hurt quite a bit. So now we can sell Surtur. Aya is basically within this vicinity for Volcano. And she's walking the left-hand side. So essentially she has control of the left-hand side. You can't really do much there. I'm gonna go ahead and set up Passenger for this one. Actually, I messed up there with Passenger, but it's okay. I think I'm still good for insurance. We're gonna speed up that bottom one though. So it's Rocket guys over here. We're gonna go ahead and she's still in position. Since we have time, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna eliminate the bottom one. Volcano this one. Because it's slow attack speed right now. Volcano will eventually kill it. Perfect. So there's 3 orbs remaining. You only want to have to deal with 2. Set up Posse. These rocket guys basically rotate around the map, so I'm setting up on the right hand side and it should be okay for me to deal with trash. So now there's these 2 guys. I could set up Posse and I can also set up Surtur. So I'm gonna set up Surtur here to eliminate 2. Surtur is slowed down right now, so kind of a pretty decent dilemma. Suzu is also going to be taking hits, but once these orbs are removed, it won't be that big of a pain. We do have time, so I'm not panicking too hard. Passenger's back. So we're going to use Texas here. So there's now only 1 orb remaining. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pump. We're gonna start pumping. I'm gonna save passenger for the left-hand side because for the final mobs. So now we're healing, we're upkeeping. I'm gonna need that Ines. We're getting some time. We're slowly picking off even though there's one orb remaining. Texas is on deck. Look at that. I didn't even use Aya Volcano and she's already low. But we are going to use Nightingale because there's one orb active. We are going to take some damage. There it is. So now the last mob. There's 3 mobs remaining. It's 2 bots that go on the left-hand side. And then 1 Saber on the left. I'm going to go ahead and sell the Aya to see if I can get her back. I'm going to go ahead and sell Suzu. See if I can get them back. If not, not a big deal. It is a pretty long timer, so I'm going to push it. Pawsey is coming back in a moment. Surtur's back. Go ahead and start farming. Farm more. Farm more. There's the last 2 mobs. Just gonna activate it. Plenty of time. Now here's the weird part. Surtur's gonna get fisted. And there's the clear. So the big obstacle was essentially dealing with phase 1, and then when you reach phase 2, clearing out those orbs as quickly as possible in order to make sure you can do damage.